Christmas Miracle, the butterfly tattoo. They were sitting on a curb outside of Walmart late last night with a sign that said it's Christmas Eve. We sure could use a bite. Well, I glanced at the young girl and the boy who held the sign. Thought they were probably doing drugs. Maybe he'd been doing time. His hair was long and he hadn't shaved in at least a week or two. And above the V-neck of her blouse, I saw a butterfly tattoo. Their clothes looked like they slept in them a week. The desperation living in his eyes was plain to see. I shook my head and passed him by, but I think they both knew that all I could see was that long hair and the butterfly tattoo. Well, I shopped for an hour and they never crossed my mind. When I left the store, I walked back past him one more time. Her head was on his shoulder and his face was made of stone. He was working up the courage to ask me for a loan. I heard her crying softly, but there was nothing I could do. I couldn't see her face, just that butterfly tattoo. But this time, as I passed him by, I kept my eyes turned down, and that's when I saw the Barbie doll lying on the cold, hard ground. Well, it got my attention. I knew I had to know if they had a little girl out here, hungry, scared, and cold. I sat down in my car and I felt the tears run down my face as I stared at a picture that was taped there on my dash. Then I climbed out of the car and I walked back along the street. The girl was nowhere to be seen, but the boy was watching me. I handed him $100. I said, buy some food and gas. This isn't much, so try to stretch it out and make it last. He said, mister, you passed us by 3 times. What made you finally stop? Why'd you give me this much money? Are you a preacher or a cop? I said, son, I've got a daughter. She's just turned 22 and she's out there somewhere tonight with a young man just like you. And I hope she's not sitting on a curb on Christmas Eve with a sign that says she's out of gas and needs a bite to eat. Then I saw the door swing open, and as she stepped out of her car, she held a little dark-haired girl up close against her heart. She raised her face to me and whispered, I love you, Dad, I do. And Lord, I saw a Christmas miracle with a butterfly tattoo.